Hello. Greetings. I'm Alexandra. We are now moving on up to our third eye. So this would be the sixth of the seven chakras that we are discussing and presented in these videos. And with the third eye, it is also known as, in Sanskrit, ajna. It's also often referred to as our witness consciousness. It's the located, as I've mentioned in the article I wrote to go with this video, just that space just above the brow, center of forehead. And in that place where we move up from, it's where we observe. We have let go of any kind of attachments and connections that might be represented in the lower chakras. We are now in that place of observing with objectivity, with a detachment from the dramas of everyday life in the world. And it's that wonderful place where we connect with our intuition and clairvoyance as well. So part of some of the postures that I'm going to present and show you in this video that support this chakra will be grounding the third eye and also sitting in a place where we can feel the building blocks of all the lower chakras as we rise up and open the third eye and see things for as they are without any drama or hooked in triggers and emotions. It is being able to be objective and find that place of openness and acceptance and unconditional understanding and love that's from the heart, but seeing things in a clarity that will allow you not to be affected by everything going on around you. So it's that third eye place where we're almost watching everything move by without allowing ourselves to be personally drawn into it. Much like watching or observing something like a distanced, like you're watching something, a TV show. But I guess even that isn't the right example because you might still be emotionally hooked into something you're viewing. It's being able to view it from an objective place where we let go of our lower feelings and beliefs and thoughts, and we come to a place of absolute equilibrium understanding, almost where the duality dissolves in this third eye place. And it's also a wonderful way to access this. We'll get to it when we reach the next chakra, which will be the crown, in discussing, meditation. But it's certainly the gateway to the meditative state by being in that place where we're really just observing our thoughts, watching them as they come and go without being attached to them. So I'm going to start off, first of all, grounding the third eye to the earth. So we're going to just begin in the pose we've already discussed and have been shown in a previous video. We'll start on with the third eye connected to the floor. So a nice way to do this is in child's pose. So let's start with our knees spread apart just a little and lowering down with the hips and buttocks and just bringing your third eye to connect to the floor. Just a soft landing, let it land in. And just pressing down and connecting. So that opened awareness, that objective observing, but staying connected into this world with that third eye pressing into the floor. And you can bring your shoulders in slightly and your arms to the sides of your body. Good. And then we can slide up from this child's pose now that we've grounded in, because this is definitely a higher chakra. We want to maintain groundedness and connection to the earth, but allow our third eye to open with clarity and detachment. And let's bring the legs in front. And now we're going to move into the hero pose. So I want you to fold one knee and then the other can stack. So we're just crossing one knee over the other. And the feet will just gently come out to the side, hands resting on the soles of your feet, grounding in. And if the knee is slightly askew to one side, that's fine. Just find where it feels right for you, but you should be feeling it in the hips physically. But then there's a grounding down that takes place with your hands pressed into the soles of your feet, your heart lifting, your chin over your heart center. And let's close our eyes and observe the root and the belly, observing your solar plex and the heart blooming open and lifting, and bring it right up into our third eye, into that witness consciousness. Very nice. Let it bloom open from that third eye. Beautiful. With that breath, and then you can release the hands and choose to unfold and cross over again, opposite leg now, to just balance out the hips and the sides, grounding deep with the root, hands pressing deep into the feet, deep into the floor. Lift that heart. Close your eyes. Strong, straight spine. Meditating and focusing in on that center of your forehead. Perhaps bringing your left hand onto your right knee and your right hand just cups over. The fingertips pointing downward. Let's relax the shoulders down and observe that cycle of the groundedness of the root. Feel yourself pulling up from earth, straight on through, into our heart, down through the arms, fingers pointing downward. Observing that cycle. And this chakra also allows us to observe the karma, the cycle of the karma of our lives, and perhaps moving through it into a higher state, into that third eye where we observe our thoughts, feelings, and emotions and let go. You can close your eyes if you like and just relax into it. And with each letting go and each cycle, we open that third eye more. We access that portal to our intuitive knowledge, that inner wisdom of the witness consciousness. Very nice. And just let go of your hands from your knees. We can unfold the legs now, planting the feet in front and finishing off with the cobbler pose. From hero, we open those knees and bring the feet together, sliding your heels in. Now you can rest your hands gently on your feet. You can choose to cup the toes as you interlace your fingers and allow the knees to relax, sometimes helped by just a soft pressing with your thumbs into the arch of your feet. And you'll notice the groin gives way a little, the knees sink down a little more. Let's rebound it, pull it up from the earth, lift into the heart, opening straight up through to the very top of our heads, the higher realm of the crown, but with that third eye open. And in my flow classes, I love to circle with this pose, a nice big wide circle, drawing up from the earth, from the roots into the belly, spiraling up. And with each chakra along the way, it sets those pinwheels of the chakra spinning as we touch in, spiraling, that vortex of energy rising upward, harnessing that Shakti. Good. With that Kundalini serpentine energy spiraling round the Sushumna, belly into solar plex, opening into your heart. Nice and spacious into your third, from your heart into your throat, I should say, and then from throat straight on up to that third eye. And with each rotation, as we move up along the chakras, that rotation draws in just a little closer to refine to that place where we move right into the still point, just above our crown, into that oneness. And with this movement in this cobbler pose, we directly channel that energy upward to that still point. And then finishing off from this, we can slide the feet out just a little and feel free to take a bow forward. So that third eye comes down where we started from this third eye flow. We're going to fold in, allow the shoulders to roll in and curve your back. Just bring that third eye down again. Important to open the third eye and visit that ethereal place, but know that you have to bring it back down and ground. Staying with that energy still open and aware, but rooted to earth still. And then ease up nice and gentle when you're ready to lift. We can bring the knees in and feel free to end with just a full lotus, half lotus, whatever feels right for you to just sit Tapping in with the eyes closed. Connecting with that third eye awareness. Observed and detached and free. Thank you. Namaste.